All right, so with us is Tom Berezowski, who's with the ground crew of the MetLife Blimp, which will be, can't even get, I'm so close to it, which will be flying around the Mizzou game a Saturday at Faroe Field. Tom, just take us through a couple of general questions. How heavy is this thing?
Oh, the blimp weighs about 2 tons inflated. It's quite heavy, even though it does float. There's 69,000 cubic feet of helium, which is a constant battle to keep the ship inflated just due to natural diffusion. We lose a lot of helium over time, depending on temperature, but it is what keeps us afloat, and it's always on our mind.
All right, let's walk over this way a little bit and show us how does this thing run? How does it work? You can see a couple of propellers here.
Okay, this is what's actually propelling us through the air while the ship is moving. Currently, you'll see we have a couple air blowers on the ship. These air blowers are only on the ship when it's on the ground. And what that's doing is inflating a bag within the bag. It's called a ballonet. And what that ballonet does, it inflates with air to compensate for the loss of helium pressure during temperature changes. So as the helium cools down, the ship will start to get wrinkles. These blowers will kick on, and the ballonet will inflate, and the ship will stay at the proper pressure. When the ship is in the air, these propellers or props will actually blow the air into these scat tubes, so the pressure will always be maintained where we need it to keep the ship in the blimp shape that you see.
All right, now, how many wires do you have holding this thing down here?
There's 24 cables in the ground there. We do beef it up if there's inclement weather. The cables will, from time to time, shift, so it is a constant battle, especially during rainy weather. Put in with a screw stake machine, depending on where we're at. That could be anywhere from a 5-minute process to a 3-hour process, depending on the rocks in the ground.
All right, now can we walk around here real quick? Let's look in the cockpit here. I want to see how big this thing is. It doesn't look very big when it's up in the air.
No, it's not big. We can hold 4 passengers. Right now we have some stuff out for maintenance. This seat here, the co-pilot seat, comes out for the days that we broadcast. That's all camera equipment, and that's about 900 pounds. So we do lose a lot of weight when we have the camera equipment on board.
Now it's pushing us.
Yes, now it is pushing us. It always moves. If you ever had to wax or clean your car, you know what a chore that is. Well, imagine it if the car just keeps moving constantly. You're changing oil, the ship is moving. You're waxing, the ship is moving. It's always a process.
All right, so how fast can this puppy get going?
Oh, this puppy can go
Excuse the pun, I didn't read
this
Snoopy
puppy
Two.
can go with Snoopy, can go up to 60, 70 miles per hour with a tailwind. Generally, it's cruising around 35, 40.
All right, so look for it. Look at this. Look at the size. You can't even. So look for it Saturday at the Mizzou game when the Tigers take on Arizona State.
That's right. Who's going to win?
MIZ.
There you go.
Thanks, Tom.
You're welcome.